was postmarked, and for it not to count, they have a reason to be unhappy.
On top of that, more than 100 other ballots won't be counted simply due to an issue with the postmark.
And we actually spoke with Butler County's Board of Elections. It received those ballots only yesterday.
So, in an era in which mail-in voting is your only option, how can you make sure that your voice is heard at the polls? Tonight, WCPO 9 News reporter Jake Ryle is working to find that answer.
You hear it before every election.
We want every vote to count.
But in some areas in Ohio, that's not happening. Warren County threw out 128 ballots because they didn't have a postmark. In Hamilton County, 58 votes went uncounted for the same reason, or the postmarks couldn't be read. Claremont County scrapped 52. And in Butler County, 318 votes won't be counted.
Especially when the voter does everything they're supposed to do, and then all of a sudden the USPS drops the ball. It's very disheartening. It's very frustrating to all of us.
Diane Noonan, director of the Butler County Board of Elections, says they and the voters did everything right. The ballots were postmarked on time.
We even called them on Friday, said, remember, this is our last day. It has to be here by May 8th.
Instead, those ballots arrived Monday after the deadline established in Ohio House Bill 197.
We are not permitted to count these votes, which is very disheartening.
For tri-state voters,
Disappointing. That's all I can say is disappointing.
Jack Whalen lives in Hamilton, and he says he's worried the same mistakes could happen again.
That's a big concern because come November, this November, there's a high probability that we'll be using all mail-in votes.
He's in favor of a tax increase for improved roads in Hamilton, an issue which currently is ahead by nearly 100 votes. For him, every vote matters.
It's like being pregnant and having false labor because we keep thinking we're going to get the results and we don't.
One way officials say you can make sure your vote is counted is by bypassing the United States Postal Service altogether, by using the drop box. These are located outside of every board of elections in every county in the state. But most importantly, officials say this primary can serve as a learning lesson.
Fill it out early, send it back early, track your ballot online, make sure that we have it. If your ballot's not coming back or it's lost, if we have time, we can get you another ballot and void the old one.
In Hamilton, Jake Ryle, WCPO 9 News.